Is this your first look at MonaVie? Let me introduce myself. My name is Randy Schrader. 20 years ago, I was given a chance similar, but certainly less significant than the chance that you're given now. I was given a chance to open my eyes to the network marketing industry. What is MonaVie? MonaVie is a product and MonaVie is a company. And I just said network marketing. How did that make you feel? I know that when I say network marketing, that provokes every different thought and fear and emotion in people's minds. 20 years ago, I was at the peak of my career in the financial services industry. The past 12 months had been my biggest income year ever, and guess how much money I had left at the end of the year? Exactly none. I was struggling, running, scraping. I was working so hard, and yet I was losing the race. I went to a presentation where I learned about network marketing, and my eyes were opened. Let me tell you why they were opened. I learned in that short, simple presentation the fundamental flaw in my income-generating model. I was a full-time spender and a part-time earner. What do you mean you're a full-time spender? I had a mortgage on my house, and you know what? That mortgage interest meter kept ticking day after day after day after day. In fact, in my case, the mortgage was more than $1 million, and so the meter ticked every day, and it ticked off a pretty good amount. And you know what? I was spending money 24 hours a day, but I wasn't earning money 24 hours a day. I was a stockbroker. I earned income 5 days most weeks. Some days I earned income 4 days. I only earned income when the market was open, and it suddenly made sense. That's why I'm losing the race. I'm a full-time spender, and I'm a part-time earner. Well, how about you? Are you a full-time spender and a part-time earner? Well, that's the problem. The question is, what's the solution? That day, I learned the solution. A gentleman named Craig was talking about this magic industry. It's magic. There are fundamental principles which make it real. It's a solid, legitimate method of moving products to end-line users. It is a beautiful business concept, but he helped me understand why his world was different than mine. He showed me a monthly commission report. It was about 1.75 inches thick. And he said, Randy, I want you to imagine this. It was as though one day I dropped a pebble in a pond and the ripples started to spread. And the ripples spread outside of my city. And the ripples spread outside of my state. And the ripples spread outside of my nation. And he said, though I live in the United States, here's my group in Japan. And tonight when I fall asleep, they'll just be getting up and going to work. And here's my group in Europe. And here's my group in South America. He said, Randy, the primary difference in my income and yours is that I earn income always. And then he said, because I've been a full-time earner for a period of time, the day came when I stopped being a full-time spender. I no longer have a mortgage. Today, I earn full-time and I spend part-time. I'll tell you, folks, that thought was magic to me. That opened my eyes to the possibility of network marketing. 20 years later, I can tell you how grateful I am that I opened my eyes. 20 years later, and having lived a life that I would wish for everyone, I can tell you that the fundamental principles which govern network marketing are superior to those which govern conventional business. Well, that's the industry. What's MonaVie? MonaVie is a product. MonaVie is a company. MonaVie is an opportunity. What do I really propose for you? What would I wish that the outcome for these few moments that we spend together by video or by audio, what would I wish for you? I would wish for you that you simply choose to take the next step in evaluation. That's all. The individual who gave you this CD or the individual who emailed you the audio link will call you back. They're going to ask you this simple question: did you listen? Well, if in fact you got to hear, the answer is going to be yes, I listened. And then they're going to say something like this: did it make any sense? I'm hoping that your response is, it made enough sense for me to take the next step in evaluation. And the outcome will be that you'd like to participate in what we call a home business review or a tasting party. Remember I said that MonaVie is a product. Well, what is the product? MonaVie is a blend of 19 fruits. I want you to have that experience. When you participate in this home business review or tasting party, you will experience MonaVie, the product. And I'm willing to suggest that you allow your entire business decision to be predicated on this simple thought: you acquire one bottle of juice and you consume it. And when it's gone, if you don't want another, for heaven's sakes, don't do our business. But if, when it's gone, you, like countless others, want the second bottle, you just proved the business to yourself. MonaVie is a product, and I want you to experience it. The way for you to experience it is to participate in a home business review or tasting party. MonaVie is a company. I want you to learn about it. The way for you to learn about it is to participate in a home business review or a tasting party. MonaVie is an opportunity. My hope for you is that you choose to participate in it. I believe that within this beautiful industry of network marketing, there is a standalone singular, unique, best company. I believe that it's MonaVie. How I wish I could snap my fingers and cause you to know and understand all that I do about it. The person who handed this audio to you or who emailed you the link did you a great favor. They handed you a gift. I hope you'll choose to unwrap it. I think you'll enjoy their home business review. I think you're going to love the product. I look forward to meeting you soon. Have an incredible day. Thank you.
Do not be misled by claims that high earnings are easily achieved. It is illegal for a promoter or a participant in a trading scheme to persuade anyone to make a payment by promising benefits from getting others to join a scheme.
Not surprisingly, there are rules in our industry, and we, of course, comply with them entirely. Those rules require that we give you the following verbiage, simply stating that MonaVie does not guarantee any level of income or earnings to a distributor. Earnings from the MonaVie compensation plan depend completely on the sales and each distributor's skill, ability, and personal application. In other words, this is not a lottery. This is a business. It requires effort. It requires work. It requires the development of skills. I really encourage you to see the MonaVie income disclosure statement at www.monavie.com, because there you'll find complete details regarding the earnings of MonaVie distributors. And while this is a disclosure piece, I will tell you that I consider it to be an incredible marketing piece, because you can there identify your own income need. You can find where that need is met in the compensation plan. You can then approach your upline, a tour guide, and say, what have I got to do to gain this rank so I can earn the incomes that are described on the MonaVie income disclosure statement? And please understand that product purchase is not required to become a MonaVie distributor, and participation in the auto ship program is not required to be a distributor. Also, please understand that one need not acquire tools to become a distributor. These things that we do to facilitate your business, they're things that I personally believe will help your business, but understand, you don't have to purchase products to be a distributor, you don't have to be on auto ship, and you don't have to buy sales tools. All of that said, get yourself on the bus. There's a seat for you. You might be wondering exactly who I am and what my affiliation is. My name is Randy Schrader, and I have been a full-time participant in this network marketing industry for 20 years. I believe that 20 years ago I was put in the top of a funnel, and for 20 years I was working my way closer to the day when I would find the opportunity, which of course I now know to be MonaVie. I became a MonaVie distributor on August 28th of 2008. The next 52 weeks were for me a joy. I consider them to have been the most productive 52 weeks of my entire career. During that time I became a Black Diamond, built a remarkable distributorship. And then my long-term friend Dallin Larson, one of the founders, the CEO of MonaVie, asked me if I'd be willing to change my role. And the change that he asked was for me to stop being a distributor. At first, that was an uncomfortable thought. For the last 20 years, being a network marketing distributor is not just what I do, it's what I am. But Dallin said, Randy, I want your life experiences to impact all of the international development of MonaVie, not just your business. Would you do it? And only because it was Dallin, I said yes. And so what is my role specifically? I am the International Distributor Ambassador. I am in partnership with you in the development of your MonaVie business.